Imagine a world without cars. Every journey had to be made by horse, carriage, or on foot. But over a century ago, one crazy idea changed everything. A machine that could move on its own without horses. You know, the story of the first car is actually pretty wild. It all started way back in 1769, when this French engineer, Nicolas-Joseph Cugnot, had this bold idea. He built this massive steam-powered vehicle just to move cannons around. Picture this huge, noisy contraption, huffing and puffing down the street at walking speed. Sure, it was slow and clunky, but hey, it was the first time in history that humans created a self-propelled vehicle. But the real game changer? That came more than 100 years later. In 1885, a German inventor named Karl Benz unveiled something revolutionary, the Benz Patent-Motorwagen. This wasn't just another experiment. This was the world's first gasoline-powered automobile. The following year, he got the patent for it, and that moment right there, that's when the modern car was officially born. Now here's where the story gets really interesting. Karl's wife, Bertha Benz, she's the real hero of this tale. Without telling her husband, she took their car one morning and set off on an incredible 106-kilometer journey with their 2 teenage sons. Just imagine the looks on people's faces. No one had ever seen anything like it. She didn't just drive the car, she fixed it along the way, using her hat pin to clear a fuel line and her garter to insulate a wire. This wasn't just a joyride. It was the world's first long-distance automobile journey, proving to everyone that cars weren't just some crazy invention. They were the future. But there was still one big problem. Cars were luxury items, way too expensive for regular folks. That's where Henry Ford steps in. In 1908, he introduced the Model T, and more importantly, he revolutionized how cars were made. His assembly line method meant cars could be built faster and cheaper than ever before. Suddenly, the average person could afford to own a car. It was a complete game changer. The journey from those first steam-powered vehicles to today's sleek machines is pretty incredible when you think about it. Every breakthrough, every innovation started with someone daring to think differently. From Cugnot's steam wagon to Benz's motor car, from Bertha's brave journey to Ford's assembly line, it's a story of human ingenuity and courage. So next time you turn that key in the ignition or press that start button, take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. Just think. It all began with a few dreamers who dared to imagine a world where horses weren't the only way to get around. And now look where we are, with electric cars, self-driving vehicles, and who knows what's next. That's the power of innovation, folks. That's the power of daring to dream big.